Hey there, blues fans. John here with the Blues Guitar Institute, and this is your Tuesday Blues lesson number 175. In this lesson, we're going to pull out two super useful micro licks in open G from this piece that you just heard, and of course, we're going to learn that entire piece as well. Before we get into it, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. We've got new stuff coming out every single Tuesday here on the BGI YouTube channel, so you definitely want to hit subscribe and make sure that you stay current and catch these lessons as they go live every single Tuesday. If you've been around, then I really appreciate you coming back for more, and let's get right to today's lesson. So first things first, I am in open G tuning. I'm using a resonator guitar, but you could certainly use any other type of guitar, but this just has a real cool bluesy sound. So loving this thing lately, and I just keep finding myself picking it up more and more, and it's just got me crazy about slide guitar right now. So what we're gonna do is to further my obsession with slide guitar, if you'll indulge me, we're gonna do something cool in open G. So I'm tuned to open G. I've got some videos about open G already that I'll link up to get you up to speed, but we're going to skip ahead and just start diving into these two micro licks that you can use. The first one happens once we slide up in that piece that you just heard. We slide up into the 4 chord. So that's moving. If this is G, we're sliding up into our C chord here around the 5th fret. And I'm specifically targeting strings 4, 3, and 2. And that sounds a C major triad, even in open G. And once we're there, we do this slick little move, this micro lick. So it's just 3 little notes there, but it's very quick, and there's a lot of that vocal quality in that little lick that you get from slide playing. So what I'm doing is, and this will work in other chord positions as well, but it works really good when you're going to that 4 chord. So we're in the chord. I've got the slide over the 5th fret. And we start by kind of pumping, doing a little ghost note on the 4th string. Then jump up here to the 6th fret on the 2nd string. And then come back to the 4th on the 2nd string. And slide on the 2nd string, slide up. But then you're really targeting that C note on the 3rd string, 5th fret. And that's the sequence and the real rhythm that you're going for in this little lick. So hear how we're sliding. We start out from this 4th fret. We never really make it up to the 5th fret on the 2nd string. Before we get there, we choke down on that 2nd string and then pluck the 3rd string. There we go. So hear this little micro lick in context over this 4 chord. And the other lick happens at the end of that piece that you just heard, and it's this little deal. So it still starts out from the 4 chord from our C here. We do that little ghost note on the 4th string, and then we pull off. We slide back from 5 to 3 on the 3rd string, and then pull off. And then come in, so that's with one pluck, and pluck again and slide in from the 2nd to the 3rd on the 3rd string, and then again on the 4th string, but then hit that open G note here. So just just a short sequence of notes, but this is a great transition lick. You can hear it working its charm as we're moving from this 4 chord back down to the 1 with these pair of G's here. Ringing out. So again, this one works great moving from the 4 chord back down into the 1 chord. So these are a couple of cool things to get you really familiar with moving around between this 3rd fret to 5th fret area and an open G. This is a very important little area because you can play around here on the 3rd fret over the G chord, over the 1 chord, and really get some cool bluesy sounds happening there. And then of course, moving up to the 5th fret, you've got that 4 chord. So there's a lot to be gained by being familiar and comfortable in this little area. And I love thinking about things in terms of micro licks, those tiny little licks that just pack a punch. And these are two that I find myself using a lot in slide. They're really cool to throw in to start off a longer lick or to end a longer lick. So now what we want to do, now that we've got these 2 micro licks, I want to make sure that we can use these in place. So I'll take you through that little piece that I just played at the very beginning of this video. Now I'm starting off, this is happening on beat 2, so we're going to give ourselves a 1, 2 before launching into the lick on the 2nd beat. Right on top of the 2nd beat, we're going to do a hammer-on from the open 4th to the 3rd fret 4th, and then kind of roll through the 3rd string, then back to the 4th string. There we go, that's what we're doing. We're doing this, and then a very quick slide down from the 3rd fret 3rd string to the 2nd. But then you're going to pick up and have that open 3rd string sounding. And then just finish with a little tag, a little open 4th to hammer on to the 3rd fret 4th, and the open 3rd string. And actually, that's a hammer on pull off with the slide on the 3rd fret of the 4th string. Then as we move through the lick, we're just going to pump out the bass here on the 5th string. So that's a G note sounding. Just this little da, da, da. You do that twice, and then you're ready for the next little run of this. But here's where we slide up into the 4 chord. Do that micro lick. Then we come back to the 4 chord. And that nice little micro lick there, sliding us back into the G chord. So here's what this sounds like if we play it at a slow tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Then up to speed. 1, 2. All right, guys, you know that we've been focusing a lot on our slide playing on Tuesday Blues here, and we're doing the same thing inside the premium members area. I am moments away from launching the first sort of fundamental pack of slide lessons. So if you've been struggling with how to get a good clean sound out of your playing, or would like some exercises, some things that actually will really help you get better if you practice them, then definitely stay tuned for that course and that announcement. It's really going to be a series of lessons that will help you get better, really tune up your slide playing and just kind of cover a lot of the basics. So it's a great place to start with slide playing if you're interested in getting into it, or if you've been playing for a while and you really need to pay a little closer attention to your technique. That's what that's all about. Can't wait to announce the official release of it, but it is coming super soon. I just finished filming everything and I can't wait to get it all chopped up and ready to go for you guys. So hope you dig this video. If you do, give me a thumbs up. If you hate it, then give me a thumbs down. And of course, hit the subscribe button. And until next time, be sure to practice smart, play on, and I'll see you next Tuesday.